Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man giving you the truth. Giving you the truth. And on this one, I'm going to talk about a wide variety of things. We'll title it later. I'm going to talk about this whole passport brothers craze that I've been giving a lot of thought. I've been giving it a lot of thought. And I don't like to, I done kind of slowed down with the mentioning of people's channels unless I just have to mention it based on what I'm talking about. I got this from Ringo TV Reactions, also known as Black Male Advice TV. So I'm watching his video and I'm just sitting, because I'm not the type of person. I know iron is sharper than iron, and even though I know a lot, I'm always willing to learn. So I'm watching this video about the Passport Brothers and the possible angle with it, Melanie King, and I'm just laying there just meditating, and it just hit me. I believe it was the Most High. I really do. And so I want to talk to y'all. We're going to just come from a what if. We're going to come from a what if perspective with this. And disclaimer to start out, be very careful. There's some dangerous individuals in the world. You know, that's why you got to always be watching your back, especially if you're a content creator or you're in the masses in any type of way. So let's talk about this. So I'm going to mention a lot of people on this, and I never thought that I would come to some of these people's defense until now. So y'all know who is being pushed out in the forefront with the passport movement. We'll just call him AH. So as I was watching Ringo video, that was a very key angle that he pointed out, how on Melanie King's show, there was a guy that came on trying to talk about the Bible and, you know, stuff like that. And she shut him right down. Shut him down like, we ain't gonna let you give a speech, this, that, and the other. But then AH, nothing against him. I mean, I'm subscribed to him. He gets on there and she allows him to say what he got to say. Now, there's some angles to this, and you know, there also been shout out to. I'm gonna give a shout out this time, the Paperwork Party Network, because again, if you watch what Ringo put out there and you compare it to what they put out there, the evidence that they basically put out there about Kevin Samuel's death, here's what I came up with as I was meditating and stuff, just laying there, just, you know, mind wide open. There was some mentioning about Kevin Samuel's having some type of business idea in regards to a dating site. Now, we know that when he passed away, allegedly there was a foreign girl in the room. Now, again, some of these people I'm subscribed to, but this is looking real fishy. So the attorney, we'll just call him Attorney S. When he first started elevating in his videos, he was showing videos of himself in foreign countries. Now, what a coincidence, he also happens to be in Texas. And he also happens to know Melanie King. Now, could it be that the passport movement is not only to promote Mr. AH's channel, but also to promote the prostitution game overseas. Here's why I say this. Okay, we talk about Brittany Renner. We talk about the what's her name? Stephen's Superhead. We talk about all of them. But see, now I gotta mention them kinda in a positive light. Okay, so I'm watching AH's video, and he's taking pictures with girls who are dressed immodestly. They're dressed like streetwalkers, right? Okay. So we look down on the Brittany Renners, but all them girls they had with them, I'm just gonna be honest, man. I didn't see it. In my opinion, looks wise, I didn't see a single one that looked better than Brittany Renner by comparison. Now we talk about her. Here's the thing with American women. American women are going to be masculine at times, and they got big mouths. I'm not taking that off the table. But you go all the way overseas to deal basically with streetwalkers. You know, I mean, that's like I told y'all before. If that's what you want to do, that's what you do. It's your life. But when you get to promoting it, and I'm gonna tell you, AMS, Mr. L, y'all know who I'm talking about. MJ, y'all know who I'm talking about. And all the rest of the guys that commented on this, it's an excellent business strategy for them to point these things out, because if you gonna let this dude come in and kind of disrupt your YouTube money, your business, your concepts that you living by, you's a fool anyway. And they didn't. They hopped right on their heels. They hopped right on their heels. So, and also, it does need to be pointed out, this dude only 23, man. He only, I mean, I don't watch his videos. I listen to him. I don't got nothing against him. But y'all know I'm the truth man, and I point out the truth. He only 23 years old, man. Like, what has he really even seen? I don't care if you go to every country in the world. You're still too young to develop that wisdom to be out in the forefront. You know what I mean? Like say a CGA, or even some of the guys don't even have kids, but you could tell they done seen enough where they can comment on it. Like I told y'all before, I think, my opinion, it's not the truth. I believe it's the truth, but it has to be cast as an opinion. That if you under the age of 35, it's going to be a little harder for me to listen to you. You know, I'll watch you and I'll listen just to see what you got to say, what type of flavor you going to add to the manosphere. But a lot of time when you under 35, I'm not going to really like stick to the things you say like I would a more seasoned guy. Like say a AMS or a CGA or those type of dudes. You know, that I know they done dealt with the most manipulative, the most craftiest women in their life. You dealing with the 20-something-year-olds, man. They don't even know what they want yet. They'll be liking older men and won't deal with them for fear of what people gonna say. Some of them. like some of them. Like some regions, I'm sure that don't apply. But like Ringo said, I believe that this has something to do with some of Kevin Samuels' business. Well, this is mainly me right here with the business idea. But it also has something to do with there's some type of networking going on with probably those Colombian gangsters and these guys. I know how the Colombians can be for things that done went down in Milwaukee. We ain't gonna talk about them, you know, and I had family members that was dealing with that. We ain't gonna talk about that though, but I know how ruthless these guys can be. So, but I also know how, from a business sense, some of those guys be recruiting. And so I believe it's some type of angle involving prostit, you fill in the blank, involving sex trafficking, you know. And a lot of people think the guys that go over there, that some of them might be predators. We don't have their criminal records in front of us, but I'll tell you this. I got a message from the IRS the other day, and it said that somebody tried to use your social security number in the dark web. I was furious because I don't even know. I heard that term. I don't know what's on there. I don't know how it go. I just know it's probably some crooked stuff. So I'm like, with all the stuff that's going on, that's what people is doing. They trying to get over here. They using your information. They trying to, you know, get into that whole perversion, you know. And it's like, I'm like, even on YouTube, a couple people basically, I be in people's comments. Like, I'll comment on videos after I watch it. And there was two particular YouTubers that left WhatsApp phone numbers and, you know, as a response. I'm like, man, these people is weird, man. These people are weird. They really are. So, yeah, I mean, it's some sinister stuff going on, man. I wish I knew what his business idea was. And then remember the attorney who I watch, and I, you know, from his videos, I watch him. But it has been a couple things that made my eyebrows raise. One in particular, when he said that don't be surprised if somebody overseas tries to take Kevin Samuels' business ideas. And I'm thinking of all of this that's going on with the Passport Brothers, with things AH said, things he said, how Melanie King brought him on her show. I mean, that's why you can't go by how people look, man. People be involved in some dark stuff, man. When you dealing with these women, do not give them extra leeway because of how they look, man. Because you don't know who they reporting back to. You know, it's a whole lot more to that Kevin Samuels. See, Kevin Samuels, here's the thing. He was pro-black, and he was trying to change the image and the persona of black men, which two things that are a no-no in the United States. So, and there was some things being said about some of his business ideas that, comparing what Ringo was saying in this video about Melanie King AH, The Connection. It make me think about the Kevin Samuels. Like, what was his business idea? Like, I believe it has something to do with overseas. I think part of it has something to do with overseas. Overseas women, overseas girls. Because he did say some things about Latino women. He had a lot of positive things to say about them. So now it's almost like making me want to open this book back up. Ringo, you done open up something right there. Because you think about it, common sense, he makes some valid points. It's got to be some type of connection. When you look at her response towards the one guy and her response towards him, like, is he her son? And like, she have a kid when she was young? Is he like her nephew? I'm looking at him and I can't figure out who he looks like exactly. And then it's some suspicions and some suspicious things, like for instance, Melanie King and the attorney. Something seems kind of weird with those two. It just seems kind of weird, man. When I get more time, I'm gonna go through some videos. I'm gonna watch some of her videos. I'm gonna watch some of his videos, and I'm gonna watch Passport Bro's video. Some dudes might be on the outside looking in. They just want to go over there, deal. They think those girls is better. But what I noticed about the video I just watched, those guys be gaslighting those girls, man. Like, everything they was saying, they like, wow. I wasn't impressed. Cause see, here's the thing with me. I know the look of deception when I see it in somebody's eyes. I know that look. Like, it took quite some time for me to figure out that look, but now I know the look of deception. And I'm not going to expose nobody on YouTube who has the look of deception. A lot of them got it. A lot of people got that look. But just know this. Just know that those girls, y'all acting like they better because you talking about soft gal, that's where a lot of them seem like they at, in them foreign countries. Okay, because like, if they so good, then why they own men treat them like garbage? Why can't they deal with their own men? See, they own men, you know what they men do? The same thing they do. They deal with Americans when they come over there. Deal with Americans. So, it's like, I've seen the look of deception, and I ain't gonna name names of channels, but let's just say, I've seen guys who be going to Brazil. I've been watching their channels. I've seen guys who go to the Philippines. I've been watching their channels. I know the look of deception. And I see it in some of those women's eyes. And I'm going to show you something. I see it more so in those women's eyes than those American women. Those American women, they be trying to be on the table. A lot of them, they'll tell you, some old disrespectful stuff right up front. When you look in their eyes, it's not deception. But some of the ones that they call pick me, some of the ones that be acting like they for men, popular channels, I see that look of deception in their eyes. And I ain't in the business of messing nobody's money up. But I know that look of deception. And y'all dudes is falling for it. I saw a table full of Colombian girls on one of those dudes' videos. And all of them had that look. So it makes me wonder. Y'all know the question I like to ask. What's your angle? Now, to AH's credit, he already knows that some of them, they have intent. And that's the look. That's one of the looks of deception. But y'all think y'all gonna find wives over there? Good luck finding a wife anywhere. The only way you gonna have a chance to find a wife is if you do it the way that I'm gonna talk about today. I got so many videos in mind that I be forgetting sometimes. I be having to sit back and think like, okay, what did I say I was gonna talk about? Cause it be so many things. It be so many things. But if you think you finding a wife, it's only a certain way you could even do it. You gotta do it. If that's what you want, then you're gonna have to do it in a way that you could dump her without any backlash when she starts acting a fool on you. Cause she will. Most of them will. But again, let's backtrack. Let's put all the dots together I talked in this video. 1, Kevin Samuels' business ideas. The attorney said he was his friend. Mentioned on one of his videos that if somebody comes along in another country and takes his business ideas, you know. I've heard him talk extensively about starting businesses overseas. Now here comes this young guy, AH. Get your passport. He said, oh, don't date in America. Don't date in America. But yet, when you look at his pictures, look how those girls dress. And y'all guys tell me, is that something you want to commit to? See, you wouldn't commit to that over here. So why would you commit to it over there? And again, looks-wise, as far as I'm concerned, some of them are attractive. But some of them, I've seen more attractive women here in the States. So at first it was like a 50-50. I'm like, okay, it's 50-50 as far as points made, talking points. But now it's kind of leaning towards the U.S. Because see, the masculine women, the women talking all that stuff, high body count, this, that. What, you think they got low body counts over there? Stop it. And I'm not against the passport bros. But y'all know I'm the truth man, though. So I got to talk all subjects, both sides. So MJ has been in a debate with some of them on Facebook. And he made some valid points. He did. He did. This is some type of a scheme. It's now, I believe it's for people on the outside looking in, it might not be. But when you go to these countries, be careful. Be careful. Because whatever, you know how scams work. When it first starts, it's going to look innocent. But as you progress into any scam, it's going to get more and more dangerous, more and more aggressive. So, y'all on the outside looking in, just looking to have a good time, be careful. Be careful. Because y'all already know that we not loved in a lot of these other countries. They see us as competition. So be careful. That's first point. Next point is Somehow AH is connected. Either it's him trying to promote his channel, or he might be an agent. I'm just saying he might be an agent. Or he's trying to build his business, build his brand. One of those. And then you have all of these people who are vying for Kevin Samuel's spot, trying to do things similar to how he did it. None of them can replace Kevin Samuels, man. And I wasn't his biggest fan, but I did like him and I did watch him, because some of that stuff was just to the point. Put it this way. If my level of fandom for Kevin Samuels was a ticket in some bleachers, I would say that I was in the mid-range. I was in the mid-range. Like, I was in the middle where I could see, but I didn't have to be in the front row. That was the level of my fandom of Kevin Samuel. But how they're doing them just ain't right. Like, people, like what he was doing, they all trying to do that particular concept. And I'm like, man, that concept pay. Maybe I should start doing it too. Not to replace him, but because y'all know, I be trying to get money too. That's why I'm out here right now. It's 8:37. I'm about to get to work. And I'm going to be out here all day getting money. And then let's talk about some of these arrogant YouTubers too. A couple of y'all done show how much y'all make. If that's all you make, like, if that's all I know y'all get super chats. But if that's all you make, if that's the majority of your income, what you got and what you be getting from ad revenue, not all of y'all, I know some of y'all big time, but I seen those put up 2,800, 3,000, stuff like that. You ain't blowing me out of the water, man. You ain't even, if that's all you get, you ain't even beating me. But it don't matter. I'm not in competition with y'all guys. I'm trying to get paid too, and I'm trying to help people along the way. I'm not a grifter. And that's why I'm looking at this like, this is starting, you got to give them the benefit of the doubt, but it's starting to look like some type of scheme or scam or some type of networking thing where he's working with someone. And Melanie King is probably working with that same someone. That's what it's starting to look like. Like, all of a sudden, the bashing of the United States, bashing of Dayton. It's something going on. And y'all know me, I'm going to do my investigative work. I'm going to be in these lives not saying nothing. Just reading and watching. And then I'm going to come on my videos and I'm going to put the truth out there. Because I'm the truth man. The channel is the No Matrix. No simping. All subjects channel. All subjects. All subjects. There's a lot of sinister things going on out here. Don't be trusting people because of how they dress. Because they might have something that look a little more prestigious than my t-shirt. The first way people gonna try to deceive you is with how they dress. If y'all saw the devil right now, she'll have on probably a ball dress, pearls around her neck, butt popping, hips, curves, all the while deceiving the world. That's what y'all gotta recognize about XX. Do your homework on XX. Do your homework. See, man's chromosome is XY, but women's chromosome is XX. Y'all better do your homework, man. Thanks for watching.